This is a matchup we have been waiting for. Two elite wide receivers. They bring a great skill set and swagger, hoping to use this showcase to show they are the top receiver in the country. Welcome to Athens, Georgia. We are between the hedges at Sanford Stadium, home of the Georgia Bulldogs. As we'll see a playoff team from last year, the Auburn Tigers, taking on the #1 team in the land, the Georgia Bulldogs. For EA Sports, I'm Chris Fowler, joined in the booth by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, let's get this thing going. The Bulldogs will kick this deep to begin the game. Fielded in the end zone. It's Harris. And he's brought down at the 16. Would have been better off leaving it in the end zone for a touchback. Grab behind the line, it's Henderson. Breaking free at the 35. They bring him down, but a big chunk of yardage on the play.
Well, it's so easy to get caught up on the receivers and the quarterback, and your eyes get lost. You forget about the running back. Nice catch and a first down for this offense.
Game moves the ball to the 40. It'll be first down. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. Caught over the middle. It's Davidson. This one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage.
That's the thing with this guy. You've got the ability to flex him out. He shows his versatility and what he can do from that slot position. He could be the quarterback safety blanket.
Listen to the crowd energy here in the early going. This is a tough environment for visitors. Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. Here's an easy completion to the back out of the backfield. Good enough for first down yardage.
Defense kind of lost the running back here. Makes a nice catch and gets the first down in the process.
Auburn getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. Quick pass, the catch is made. Both these teams told us they're eager to prove a point. Here we are mid-season. They both earned their spot in the rankings, but we expect tight competitive battle today.
Well, that's the beauty of these top 25 matchups in the middle of the year. A little bit of a better handle on who these teams are. Love the fact that we get these two teams on the field. May the better team win, and hopefully it's a close one all the way to the end. Chris, this is what I love to see from a defense is the linebackers are scraping, doing their job, but you need help from the secondary. And when you have aggressive tacklers on the back end, you got a great defense. This time, the secondary makes the difference.
Grab down the middle. It's Davidson. And we're able to move the sticks. Set up now, first down at the 34.
That's exactly what you want to see here from this offense. A big third down conversion. Offensive line did their job, giving a quarterback enough time. Great read, good execution, throws the ball accurately. And now you got some momentum going here on this opening drive.
And looking to throw now on first down. The ball is loose. The offense able to fall on it and avoid the turnover. Got lucky that time.
Now the offense catches a break here. Lucky to jump on the ball after coughing it up. He's lucky that his other teammates had some good awareness.
Fired into a tight window and picked out. Not much on the return, but hey, set up the offense at the 35.
Well, here it is, opening drive of the game. We're just trying to find that rhythm, run the ball, a couple passes, and this one backfires. Poor decision by the quarterback. That's 100% on him, and this defense now gives their own offense great field position here to get points on the board.
Runs through the defender. That one moves the ball across the 40. So an early season test for both teams, a top 25 matchup, both trying to get off to a quick start here, Kirk, and set the tone for the rest of this one.
Well, that's the beauty of these matchups early in the year. You're either going to come out fast or fall flat, and one of these teams will experience the latter. This game is crucial for kickstarting your team in the right direction for the season. These kind of games create that type of momentum that they can carry with them on a week-to-week basis. You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes them block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
Looking to throw it on first down. He bought some time, now lets it go. He fires this throw, and it's intercepted. Not much on the return there, but a great interception to give the offense the football at the 42.
Well, this isn't exactly how we envision this game getting started. You see an interception early, you're thinking, okay, great opportunity, bang, they throw an interception right back. So everything is even, we can start all over, and the offense comes back out on the field.
It's an RPO, the quarterback gets it out quickly. Breaks loose at the 40. And here he goes. Finally brought down at the 12. An explosive play puts him in great scoring position. Here we go. That huge explosive play has set the offense up in the red zone. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. Handoff from the shotgun. Nowhere to run. They'll corral him for no gain. They don't block the defensive end and show some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well. Great execution on the RPO. Quarterback does a nice job as he's putting the ball into the belly of the back, making sure to read his key. This defense was determined. They came up to stop the run. Quarterback saw it, pulled it out, hit the quick slant right behind it for some great yards.
He's going to lose ground on the run, and now it brings up fourth down. So the offense calls a timeout here. That's their first of the half. Bit of a gamble here. Offense going for it on fourth down. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. And he's got it. Touchdown, Tigers. Wow, that is an impressive start, Kirk. In an emotional game like this, to be so efficient, to click like that early is impressive.
Well, it's very impressive and a great way to start for this team because all the build-up and all the hype, now you can just settle in and play your game.
And the extra point was up and good. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Here comes the return from deep in the end zone. And he stopped at the 18. Returner trying to make a play, but a touchback would have been a better idea. Offense out there for the first play of this drive from the 18. On first and 10, looking to throw. That's reeled in. It's Allen fighting him off.
We see this all over the country now in college football. Defensive backs staying back a little bit deeper, forcing the quarterback to have to throw things in front. I like the decision here by the quarterback because he gets positive yards. It's a good way of staying ahead of the chains.
Now the handoff. And they'll tackle him for a loss of 5 yards.
Well, if he would have stayed on his track and stayed more to the inside, I think that play opens up for a nice gain. Instead, he's looking for the big play, bounces it to the outside, and there's just too much speed on that defense.
Important third down play coming up. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Here's a screen pass to the running back. Defense makes the tackle with the clock running. That'll probably be the final play of this first quarter.
Number 9. in punt formation to kick it away.
Auburn in the lead as we break for the quarter. Let's check out the stats now through the opening period. Plenty of time for some plot twists here as we begin the second quarter.
Georgia, 0.
The Dogs will bring their punt team onto the field.
On to kick it away.
Did not get a hold of it, not what the punter was hoping for. The ball spotted down near the 50. Clicking here, or the defense come up with a stop. He's hit just before the throw. They make the stop, but it's a big gain down to the 29.
Well, this is what separates the men from the boys right here. This quarterback knows he's going to get hit, does a good job of staying laser focused on his target, and as he throws that ball, he gets annihilated, but big positive yards because of that determination by the quarterback.
The offense with 5 receivers now, empty backfield. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Screen to the receiver in the flat. End zone ahead. And he's in for the score. Touchdown, Auburn.
Well, that's a well-oiled machine right there. Everyone on this offense has been a star in their roles. And when they're rolling like this, it results in quick and positive results.
With the PHC, they take a 14-0 lead. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown.
Number 33, set to kick it off.
He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. And he stopped at the 20. Tried to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. Georgia offense is back out on the field. This group is coming off a quick 3-and-out. Can they put something together in this drive? It's a 2-yard gain. 2nd and 8 coming up. Well, the Bulldogs versus the Tigers is just classic. It's the Old South's deepest rivalry and the second most played in all of Division I football, Kurt.
Yeah, a lot of emotions on the field today. These two teams hate each other. And yeah, the Tigers and Bulldogs have had each of their own ups and downs over the years, but when they square up, weird things seem to happen every single time.
Quick throw, catch made on the out route. Gets out of bounds after a solid gain.
You know, we talked this week with the offense coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
1st down, looking to throw the ball. Running out of time in the pocket. And it's incomplete on the throwaway. Didn't find anybody open. Brings up a 2nd down now.
Man, the defense took everything away from him. What do you expect him to do? He can't force the ball into traffic and potentially throw the interception. Does a good job of getting out of the pocket, away from the pressure, and just throw the ball away. See what happens on this next down.
Takes the snap and takes off on the run. Tackled after a 3-yard gain, so it sets up a 3rd and 7.
Well, anytime you use your quarterback as a runner, the goal is obviously to hit some big plays. You got to be careful of letting your quarterback take too many big hits. Not only
taking a shot deep down the right side. And that's incomplete. They weren't afraid to let it fly, but it brings up a 4th down.
And I think the quarterback here forces the ball because it's 3rd down. But he's got to be careful having the ball on his own side of the field. That ball was almost picked off.
They'll kick it away here. And the punt will bounce out of bounds. They'll spot this around the 35-yard line. Now they go to the Wildcat formation with an extra blocker. Let's see how this works out. Direct snap. Powering through. The Wildcat look doesn't get much that time. Just a few to the play.
Hey, listen, you don't always have to have big plays to be successful. It's a nice, solid gain here. Keeps you on schedule, and you get ready for that next play.
Offense getting set. It's second down. They snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. They'll try a pass here. Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up third down.
Chris, I thought he had his hands on that football. I thought he was going to come down with it. But give the defense all the credit with a big hit to knock that ball loose.
After the incompletion, the lineup here for a 3rd and 7. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. They lost the receiver down there. He's got it for a big gain. They stop him after a big gain. Move the ball to the 26. That'll put him over 150 yards today, Kirk. He is putting on a show on this big stage.
How great is this? On this stage, as you mentioned, Chris, just playing his best game. He's been in sync with his receivers. Back there, has time to throw. Just having a dream performance.
Running back has it on a screen now. And the tackle is made, but let's check out what this flag is about. Now, instead of a nice gain, they're going backwards with that penalty call. Offense hurting itself with a penalty. First down and 20. Wants to throw it. Incomplete. Trying to find the receiver there. Just missed him.
Brings up second down.
So after the incompletion, it's second down. Looking to throw it again. Deep shot toward the end zone. Oh, and he cannot quite hold on down there in the end zone. Would have been a great pick. Instead, a third down play coming up.
Well, the name of the game for this defense is to pressure this quarterback as often as you can, and that's exactly what they've been able to do here in this first half. It looks like they've got him rattled a bit, as that pass should have been his second interception in the first half alone.
Offense gets set up here. It's third down. Off the play fake, looking to throw the football. Catch made in space. Look out. The defense stops him short of the marker, so it's fourth down coming up. It's the 2-minute timeout. We've got a blowout developing here. Well, they need 8 yards on fourth down to keep this drive going. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. Makes the throw across the middle of the field. Oh, that one's picked off. And that's a solid return after the interception.
Well, that's not 2 interceptions for this quarterback, and we're only in the first half. This is the exact start this defense was hoping for to create a ton of momentum.
And to begin the drive here, set up at the 30. Quarterback changing the play now at the line. Early movement there will cost the offense 5 yards. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. And the quarterback dropping back. Lets it go quickly. But they don't make the connection. That one is incomplete.
That's a misfire there, Chris. This passing game has got to be able to get into sync and find a rhythm.
So second down after the incompletion. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up to throw. Looking deep downfield to the left. The downfield shot is incomplete. Brings up third down.
Well, the offense coordinator with the right call, trying to take a shot there, but just poor execution. They couldn't come up with a big play. Let's see if the coach tries it again later, or maybe in the second half.
Offense facing a 3rd and long from the 25. What's the call going to be? He's not going to get the first down. It's 4th down now.
Offense facing 4th down.
And the Bulldogs will line up to boot it away. He's on looking for a solid punt here. The coverage seemed able to bring the returner to the ground. So here we go. First play of the drive, under 2 minutes before halftime. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Finds a man open on the right side downfield. They tackle him at the 48, but it's enough for a new first down. After the first play, they're very close to midfield already. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Looking deep to the right side. Incomplete. They cannot connect on the deep ball.
A lot of times college football, the game comes down to just a play or two. And that's a missed opportunity by this offense. I wouldn't be surprised to see them try to come back to that same play in the second half.
Gonna run it. It's Henderson. But the gain is just 1 yard. Sets up a 3rd and 9 now.
Chris, I know it's not a huge gain. You didn't pick up the first down, but it's still early in this game. Never abort this running game. You keep working. It's kind of like a body blow in a boxing match. Keep wearing the defense down, and eventually you can hit a big one.
Now it's 3rd and long for this offense. Football right at midfield. Dropping back. Looking to throw for the first down. Here's a quick screen to the receiver. They make the stop just short of the marker. It's going to be 4th down and inches. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout where they check it out. They will go for it again here on 4th down. They are 1 for 2 so far today. QB keeper all the way. Oh, a fumble here. Can you believe it? Looks like the defense has it for a takeaway.
Chris, I don't think he would have gotten the first down regardless, but a good job by this defense of knowing where the first down marker is and then coming in with bad intentions to create that turnover, get the ball back to their offense.
So they'll start this drive here with less than a minute remaining on the first half clock. First down, looking to throw the football. Taking a deep shot here to the right. And it's intercepted. He stepped in front of that bullet. He goes down quickly, but comes up with a nice interception.
Boy, we're just here in this first half, and this defense is all over it. That's their 2nd interception. Good job of pressuring the quarterback, making him uncomfortable, and forcing the ball into coverage.
They come to the line in the Wildcat formation. Defense got to be on alert here. And it's a direct snap. He's in the clear. And he runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there. They trust the left side of that offensive line and come up with a huge play on the ground.
Yeah, your favorite, Chris, there. The old pin and pull there to the left side. Great blocking on the left side, able to create a great push. Nice crease, and the back found that with the vision and picks up some big yards for that first down.
And the back now goes in motion. Direct snap. Breaks it over space. Defense ready for the Wildcat. Just a short gain. Offense stops the clock with their 2nd timeout to talk strategy.
Hat on a hat up front. Good job of opening up the holes. Anytime you get positive yards on first down, it's a win.
2nd down play coming up. Here's the snap. Looking to throw here. It's a wide receiver screen. They'll actually lose yardage after the catch. The defense all over him that time.
Man, the defense was all over that play. Just left him almost no room to work after catching the ball.
So the offense takes the field in the final seconds of the half. Chance for just a couple more plays. He's running out of time here. Incomplete with 4 seconds remaining. Time for just one more play.
Well, the defense picks the right time to get after this quarterback. Third down, critical down and distance. Do a good job of dialing things up and good coverage downfield. He didn't have anywhere to go with the ball.
Taking a shot deep toward the end zone. And it's caught. Touchdown, Tigers. He took about reaching back and showing the arm strength. He did it there that time.
Yeah, they actually work on this, believe it or not, in practice. Every receiver has a position to be in, whether it's the front or the back or in the middle. Then you just hope for maybe a tip ball that goes up into the air and somebody comes down with it. How about that? A touchdown.
The extra point is good, and they stretch the lead a little bit more. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. The kickoff team out there now to get the second half underway. They'll return it from inside the 5. He'll be tackled at the 27. That's where the drive will start. And the Georgia offense is back out on the field. Eager to get something going as we begin the third quarter. Cut in to this huge lead. Breaks free. They get the senior to the ground, but it's a nice run there. Dogs come to the line to run the hurry-up.
Okay, here comes the hurry-up. This is what they love to do. They get a big gain on the ground, hurry up into position, and go right back at that defense again.
The defense stops him, but that's a solid gain.
That's exactly what you want to see as a play caller. You get positive yards to be able to kind of keep you on schedule as a play caller. That's all you can ask for. Good job up front and a nice run.
A gain makes it second and medium. Looking to throw here. Looks over the middle, and that's complete. Tackle made at the 36. It'll be first down. This offense in good position here.
Chris, the defense has got to do a better job of wrapping up the tight end there. The coach is preaching to these guys, we need more than one tackler to the ball. They caught a break there. The tight end breaks the first tackle, and they had another.
Escapes the pocket, but cannot make a play, and they sack him.
I like how this defense is bringing pressure from all over the field, and that's the key in putting together a good defensive strategy. On this play, it came from the outside linebacker, and he gets to the quarterback.
So this offense faces a 2nd and 15. The O-line needs to regroup. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
Chris, I'll be really honest with you. I don't know why they continue to try to run the football. I'm all about balance. I'm all about trying to make sure defense has to defend the run and the throw. But at this point in the game, they haven't been able to run the ball. They're going to have to go through the air if they're going to come back and take the lead in this game at some point.
Now in 3rd and very long, looking to throw. Oh, what a grab! And they convert on 3rd. Go ball at the 20 now. First down in the red zone.
This is a big conversion by this offense. They're down now in the second half. Probably limited opportunities at this point in the game. Every chance you get your hands on the ball, you need points. They keep this drive alive right here.
Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. Snapping it from the red zone now. Looking to throw. Trying for a touchdown here. The ball is picked off. Breaks into the open. They finally bring him down, but what a return after the takeaway.
Chris, that's his 3rd interception in this game alone. If he's going to stay in this game, he's got to do a better job of protecting the football.
And the Auburn offense trots back onto the field. They're going to run it here. The sophomore able to bring him down quickly.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
And he finds the running back in the flat. They get him down, but not before he reaches the 39.
Man, and with that completion right there, this quarterback now has gone over 300 yards in this game. What a day.
And looking to throw now on first down. Looking to set up a screen pass here.
Screen plays are risky because the defense can get to the quarterback and it also can be covered. Many times, the quarterback just throws it away. Here they get some positive yards.
That completion makes it second and short. Defensive backs up at the line, showing press. He'll hand it off. Bites off a defender. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. This Auburn offense is moving quickly down the field. On first down, they'll keep the running game churning. Putting toward the end zone. No stopping him on that run. Touchdown, Auburn.
Chris, he broke free from the line of scrimmage. I thought he might have a 10 or 15-yard gain, but he shows you the speed that he has to take it all the way to the house.
Extra point makes it a 28-zip lead.
Auburn 28, Georgia 0.
Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And he'll take off from deep in the end zone. He'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team.
Georgia Bulldogs will take over. First and 10.
And the first play of the drive now coming up from the 17-yard line. Looking to throw it on first down. Moves out of the pocket. Looks like he's going to run it. They stop him after a 6-yard gain, so second and 4. The Dogs will hustle to the line to run the hurry-up offense. Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. The pass rush closing in, and he dumps it off to the tight end. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice game there.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have good recognition by the quarterback, and he gets it down to the tight end. You can see what he can do after the catch.
On first and 10, looking to throw. On the move now. Fires it on the move. Catch is made down the middle. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play. That's a nice pickup there. They find some space in the zone and pick up the first down.
Yeah, really nice call here, Chris, to be able to pick up this first down on this drag route. The quarterback does a nice job of being patient, waiting for that window to open up in that zone, and he put it right on the money for the receiver to have a chance to not just catch it, but eventually get the first.
Offense lines up for a second down play off the incompletion. The shotgun running play call. Run it up the middle, but stuffed for no gain.
Well, they keep trying to run the football, and they keep getting dominated at the line of scrimmage. That has been a theme throughout this entire game. We've talked about it earlier in the game. It's not changing at all. They've become one-dimensional, and I think it's allowed this defense to really lock in on that quarterback.
And as we take a break, take a quick look at how the national rankings stack up in the chase for those playoff positions. And let's see if a comeback is in store here as we start the fourth quarter.
0.
First play of the quarter is a crucial one. Offense trying to convert this third down. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Bringing pressure. And he's taken down way behind the line. It'll be a huge loss here.
Chris, that's another sack for this defense. They have pressured this quarterback from the start to near the end. And the crazy thing is, they've shut this offense down. Would you have expected that with this kind of quarterback play that we've seen from this guy, that he wouldn't put a point up on the board?
needs a completion here on 4th down. Looking deep to the right side. And it's caught way downfield inside the 35. They've got him, but they convert on 4th down, and the drive keeps going. The Bulldogs will hustle to the line to crank the tempo. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. He escapes the pocket. Oh, he makes the catch. They bring him down short of the end zone, but this will set up a 1st and goal. He keeps it on the design run. Refusing to be brought down. Touchdown, Dogs.
It's not going to make much of a difference today, but it can be a subtle positive takeaway for a team getting beat down like this. And it demonstrates resilience. You want to see this fight from your team in this kind of situation.
The extra point is good, but still trail by 3 touchdowns, 28-7. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. I believe they're going to line up here to go for the onside kick. Now they safely make the recovery. The onside kick doesn't work. And the Auburn offense is back out on the field now. A beautiful, balanced drive reached the end zone last time. Can they keep it going here? 0 running room. Stopped right at the line of scrimmage.
Well, these obvious running situations are very tough when you're working with the lead late in the game because you know the defense is going to stack the line of scrimmage, make it as difficult as possible for you to run the football. So nice job there by the defense. They're trying to punch that ball out, do anything they can at all to get the ball back.
Quickly behind the sticks here after the loss. 2nd down and 11. Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. Quick pass to the flat to a receiver. They tackle him, but the gain moves the ball to the 36.
How about that play call here, Chris? I mean, I'm thinking they're going to run the football and continue to work this clock. This gives you an idea how much confidence they have in their passing game and his quarterback being able to throw the football with the lead in the 4th quarter, completion, and you're able to keep that clock moving.
And it's a direct snap. 1st down, looking for more now. They get him down, but not before an explosive run play on this Wildcat look. It's a 1st down. They'll come up in Wildcat formation. Let's see what the call is.
Yeah, I like this call here late in a game like this with the lead. Nothing too fancy, just right up the middle. Trust that offensive line and this running back and just keep working that clock.
That's a solid gain out of the Wildcat, but not enough for the 1st down.
I know this defense works very hard at halftime to come up with answers on how to try to slow down this running back after the big 1st half, and he's already at it again.
They come to the line in the Wildcat formation. Defense got to be on alert here. It's the 2-minute timeout as the offense continues to try to work the clock and secure an impressive victory here today. They'll come up in Wildcat formation. Let's see what the call is. And the motion by the back now forces the defense to adjust. Direct snap. And he could not be stopped. Touchdown, Tigers.
I think we're starting to kind of see a theme here, Chris, today. That's his 2nd touchdown. The offensive line doing their job, and he's doing an outstanding job of just reading the defense, finding the hole, and being able to pick up big yards and touchdowns.
No problem with PAT right down the middle. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Trying to make a play from deep in his end zone. Solid coverage there. They get him at the 15. That's where the offense will take over. Here's the first play of the drive now, backed up at the 15. 1st down, looking to throw the ball. It's a quick grab. Tackled at the 32. That's enough for a first down.
Chris, if I'm not mistaken, I think that's only his second catch in this entire game. Boy, this defense has done an amazing job of keeping him in check. Let's face it, this guy's as good as anybody in the country. Big-time playmaking ability, but they've taken him out of the game. I think it's a big reason that they have a nice lead.
Tackle made, but the sophomore quarterback showing us the arm strength. Back-to-back chunk plays to begin the drive. The defense on their heels. Looking to scramble. That's caught. It's Golden. Tackled, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs. Now they've got to hustle to the line and get set. Looking to throw yet again. A quick throw to the right. Deep shot caught inside the 25. They make the tackle, but all the way down to the 17. Dogs will hustle to the line to run the hurry-up offense. And the wideout goes in motion. Quarterback making adjustments now to what the defense is showing. From inside the red zone, they're looking to throw. Turns it loose downfield. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up second down.
How about the defense today? They have played so well. I think the defensive coordinator put together a great plan. His kids clearly understood their scheme because they have been aggressive and attacking all game long.
Throwing again on 2nd and 10. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. Tackled after the catch, but the ball moves to the 4-yard line. And the Bulldogs trying to punch it in. It's 1st and goal. And it looks like the quarterback's going to run it. Couldn't quite get there. Brought down at the 2. Check this out. It's a 5-wide receiver look on 2nd and goal. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. And it's incomplete, targeting a man right near the goal line.
It's just so hard in these late-game situations when you're trailing by this much to try to get the ball downfield against nickel or dime coverage. They're inviting you to take that underneath throw, hoping you burn the clock as you go.
And it's a direct snap. Defense not fooled by the Wildcat look, just a short gain on the play. Field goal here doesn't help the cause. They're going to go for the touchdown here. Motors into the end zone. Touchdown, Bulldogs.
Now they run the football here. They come up with a touchdown. Obviously, this game is out of reach, but again, they're fighting to the very end, which is always good to see.
Need now to try here for the extra point. PAT is good. They cut into the lead. It's 35-14. Formation would indicate they're going to try the onside kick here. On the hands team all over that to make the recovery.
Good call here to go with this onside kick. It looked like they may have had a shot to be able to come up with this recovery. Unfortunately, they don't, and this could wrap up the ballgame.
They come to the line in the Wildcat formation. Defense got to be on alert here. The offense with some pre-snap eye candy. Direct snap. The Wildcat look doesn't get much that time. Just a few on the play. And it's the defense stopping the clock now with 14 seconds remaining. Offense getting set up. Here's second down. Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. Gets the first and still running. Breaks into the clear. Touchdown, Auburn. This offense is still clicking.
You know, coaches love to see a football team that doesn't get caught up in the scoreboard. They're just out executing and doing what needs to be done. That's what we're seeing from this offense. Yeah, they continue to put points on the board and they're pulling away. I just love to see the execution and how they're going about their business.
Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Here comes the return from deep in the end zone. Tackled at the 23, brought it out, tried to make a play, but good coverage that time. And they'll They'll start the drive here from the 23-yard line. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. He's got it in the open. The tackle is made, the clock runs out, and that will do it.